In your new status as someone who is separated or divorced, it's hard to know how to fit in. The results? You're lonely, but loneliness runs even deeper in divorce. Not only is your spouse gone, but other relationships have changed. Maybe you were close to your in-laws. Now that relationship feels different. Perhaps the friends you had as a couple have chosen sides or feel uncomfortable around you.
Divorce affects literally all of your relationships, not just the one with your ex, and that compounds the intensity of your loneliness.
It's bad enough when you're going to be rejected by your former spouse, but then other individuals on the outside begin lining up either on your side or not on your side.
You lose church family. They're unsure sometimes how to respond to divorce. They don't know what to say.
And then some folks just think, well, I don't know what to do with either one of you, so they just disappear altogether.
I found that I would walk into certain rooms and certain places, and some people just didn't want to be around me, and I thought, what is it?
And you begin asking, well, who does still accept me and who is not accepting me?
I called them on the phone, tried to make play dates for my children, and they either wouldn't call me back or they would say no.
If you smile at me and talk with me in a friendly way, well, is it the real thing, or are you just kind of doing this in front of me, behind my back, you're saying bad things about me? Because when people go through a divorce, they know they're being the object of discussion.
Why wasn't she a good enough wife or a good enough husband that her spouse wouldn't stay?
And then my children would tell me later that, they had played with these children by, these children's mother calling their mother.
And it can be a very disconcerting kind of thing because sometimes you just don't know where you stand.
Sometimes even family members and close in-laws, the very people you thought would be there for you, actually abandon you during and after the divorce process.
Let's say a child's birthday or a wedding or something of that nature. Sometimes people find it to be terribly awkward because the sister-in-law that they used to get along with now won't speak to you, or your mother-in-law who used to be real nice and bring you cookies just has said very ugly things about you behind your back, and it can be terribly disillusioning. Let's suppose that you actually had good friends in your spouse's family system, and now they're not real sure if they should stay connected with you because it will seem disloyal to their family member, or if they're going to go ahead and do so, but then doing so causes other people to get mad at them. I mean, it creates all sorts of possibilities. There may be somebody inside your own family system that looks at you and says, I always knew there was something wrong about you, and they can shake their head and they can scorn you and say poor things about you behind your back, and that's something that can increase that feeling of estrangement and isolation.